these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now here's Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, it can be a delicate balance. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Butler attacking. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto with the ball. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Passes it to Zeller. He kicks it to Butler. Deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. Sinks the triple.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lowry finds Zeller. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Octopi.
Hey, you look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Back to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Van Vliet. With the crossover, he dishes it to Pirtle. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. No good on the fast break pull-up. Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. 5 to shoot. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Siakam's got 6.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. Will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Now, here's Siakam. He has 6. Ball stolen. Hero passes to Adebayo. Goes up to the stripe. Count it.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. There's Hero with the 3. They get it again. Zeller finds Butler. A miss that time would have put him up. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry against Van Vliet. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto no luck. The Heat shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Van Vliet outside. The tray. And that one is off. Stolen by Van Vliet. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Zeller is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And that one drops for him. Zeller's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Gotta respect Pirtle's aggressiveness, putting it on the floor and getting the job done on the drive.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Here's Van Vliet after Tyler Hero's bucket. Siakam for 3. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 9.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Hero sends the pick for Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Zeller, a screen on Van Vliet. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Beyond the arc. Van Vliet can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. He takes it in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? I mean, they could knock down the triple.
They get the rebound. Boucher with the ball. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Caleb Martin's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancer.
Just 5 to shoot. Manton the pass to Anunoby. Over Robinson. And the Raptors miss again.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
They set the pick from deep 3-point range, kept alive. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Count it, good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Yurtseven. For three, Love. Miami no good on that time either. Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
1:15 left in the first half. Robinson for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
There's the pass to Achua. On the wing, Porter. Driving to the basket. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Banton. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Robinson for three, and again Miami with the triple.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Raptors leading by three. Here's Banton. Passes it to Achua. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Banton. From deep, Trent. No good that time. Right side, Robinson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. And moving. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. It's Boucher out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Otto Porter. Outside, Hero. Martin finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Hero against Trent. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Butler, he's checked in for Miami. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Over in the corner, Zeller. Here's Hero. Outside for Lowry. And the three ball is good.
His skill set is so valuable on the offensive end. The coach can put him anywhere, and Lowry's going to find a way to impact the play. That time, catch and shoot.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. With the drive, that one goes. Count it. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Butler against Barnes. Butler, no good. Anunoby has the open look. He can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. Feeds to Zeller. And stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 3. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Van Vliet. Takes the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For the lead, over in the corner, Zeller. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. So they take the lead. 10 points for him.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And stolen by Butler. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Cody Zeller's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. Butler, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Butler against Barnes. Outside Butler.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Here's Van Vliet. No good on the quick three. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Kevin Love out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now Van Vliet after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. And the dunk by Barnes.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And the Heat call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Cody Zeller's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Victor Oladipo. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Lowry against Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Outside for Lowry. Back to Hero. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Siakam.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. A 2-point game. The pass to Lowry. And Anunoby sends it back. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up to take the lead. And that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. The shot's good. And now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Timeout called, the Heat. The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. And again, it's the Heat missing. Toronto leading by 3. Van Vliet looking around. Here's the feed to Pirtle. Siakam against Adebayo. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Butler.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oladipo against Van Vliet. Oladipo misses. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just one on the basket from Butler.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
And finished off by Siakam.
And delivering in the clutch. Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Here's Octopi. Count it!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Three-pointer, Butler. Oladipo outside. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. To get it to Adebayo and done. Shot by Zeller, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous...
Smack clowns with mad style.
make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here dance before me, baby fan.
Number 22, Chin. This
game will probably be some. Something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at center. Now, Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Butler. Here's Zeller. Pass to Butler. Goes back up. And Okoro pulls it down.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Oh, with a dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers head coach and I got a chance to talk. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Outside Garland. Launches it. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Back to Mobley. Another shot. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Garland picks him up. Kicks it out to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Miami now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. To the paint, outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Pulls up from the corner. A second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here's Garland for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. And Lowry gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches. Here's Mitchell, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And it goes out of bounds. Fast touch by Lowry. Here's Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Allen, top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Adebayo passes to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat UKC.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 9.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Hero's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Garland with it. Lowry picks him up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Ricky Rubio checked in for Garland.
Ricky Rubio.
Mitchell looking it over. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 11. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here is Lowry. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Here's Hero. 8 points for him. Clock is at 3. They get the rebound. Zeller passes to Adebayo. Back to Zeller. And another shot. Butler, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the dunk by Zeller.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat leading by 13. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Mitchell. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Oladipo against Mitchell. And there's the pass to Vincent. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Heat lead by 16.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Mitchell. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Robinson against Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
That one misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Robinson. Oladipo left side.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Oladipo hits them both. And Greg for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Allen's shot is off.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
They get it back. LeVert against Robinson. Oladipo outside. The three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeVert the pass to Allen. It's tipped. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Love has it in the corner. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. LeVert inside the line. Out to the right wing. Rubio with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Heat. And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
19.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Zeller is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. It's the group of the 4 for Miami. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Adebayo passes to Lowry. He kicks it to Butler. And the layup falls. Butler's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
And here's Garland for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now Garland. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Hero's got 11.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Butler passes to Hero. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Garland for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game. The Heat leading by 23. Hero no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And so here's Cleveland after the Heat pick up 2. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Out to the right wing for the 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:35 left to play in the 3rd. The 3 from Garland. Cans it from downtown. Garland's got 6.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Love with the screen on Levert. Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Oladipo hits them both.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Garland, no good. And here's Miami. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Vincent. No good on the triple. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's Levert on the wing. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Levert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 38 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Good saving. Guarded by Garland. Count that one. Yurtsevic's got his 2nd bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Levert. Mobley wide open. No good on the 3. Here's Vincent. No good that time. And so it's the Miami Heat with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Okoro kicks to Garland. Off target with his 3.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
There's the pick. Robinson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Vincent's shot is good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Picked him clean. From outside the arc, Vincent misses. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Vincent the pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Vincent from past the arc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson misses. The Cavaliers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Mobley dishes to Okoro. Back to Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
And he's good on the second. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Lowry gets double teamed. And here is Butler. Stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. And it's Mitchell missing. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Butler. Here's the drive.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. For 3, Mitchell.
I'll tell you, Butler simply can lock you down. He's the very definition of what we call a two-way player.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Drills the 3-pointer.
I love the response from Lowry. When you drain a 3 on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hero passes to Zeller. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The 3-point shot so highly valued.
And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Butler.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyle Lowry.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Lowry's shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Hero, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Left side, Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jared Allen.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Garland with the bucket.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
To the right side. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Pulls it. Mitchell misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
First one falls for him.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. High percentage look right off the bat.
Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot is so highly valued.
Barnes, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Siakam outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Garland for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Three-pointer, Van Vliet hits the trifecta.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Beyond the arc. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Mobley. Mobley is screen on Anunoby. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Toronto trailing to the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender in his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Garland. They now take the lead.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Garland for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Okoro. Looking to end the run. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Oh, deflected. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Mobley. And they're on the run. And Mobley throws it down.
That's what you call great instincts and being opportunistic on the defensive end. Nice steal by Mobley.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Fires for 3. The open shot, Siakam. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
And Toronto has possession after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Van Vliet. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Picked by Pirtle, and Anunoby for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Pascal Siakam. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said,
oh, a big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. A line change here for Toronto. Green's checked in for the Cavs. Rubio comes in for Darius Garland. Oh, had a nice open look right there. Allen's got 6.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Outside for Porter. Here he goes. And then Porter with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Green finds Mitchell. Back to Green. Down low. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Pass to Porter. And here's Boucher. Now here's Porter. Driving in. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, he provides that slashing presence from the wing. Porter has got all the tools.
Now here's Rubio. He's closely guarded. Allen can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. It's stolen by Trent. A minute 9 left in the second period. Boucher passes to Trent. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Trent against Mitchell. Pass to Banton. Now here's Achua. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Green. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Banton. Gets the 3 to fall.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, Allen. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. Achua passes to Boucher. Tipped away. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Cavaliers, 25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Precious Achua. Otto Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Banton in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Shot clock at 2 with a drive by Mobley.
Oh my goodness, that is nasty, Evan Mobley. That's almost unfair.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Boucher. Trent outside. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And here comes Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. That 3's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Porter. Rubio passes to Mitchell. Trent against Rubio. From deep. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Trent from long range. And the 3-pointer goes.
Any airspace given to Trent Jr. means you can count on a bucket.
It's Rubio with a drive. Here's Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
A different look for Cleveland. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and Garland is subbed in for Rubio.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And then Siakam with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Siakam with a screen on Green. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Well, there's a quickness to Siakam in pick-and-roll action. This guy's so fast and hard to contend with as the roll man.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. For 3. Fires in the triple. Garland's got 8 points.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Garland for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
The Cavs have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Garland against Van Vliet. And here's Lopez from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Barnes with it. Back to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism. Beautifully done.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Knocks down the triple. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Siakam for 3. The rebound by Garland. LeVert outside. From deep, Mobley. The shot no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors up by 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. It's stolen away. Mobley outside. Second chance effort. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you, you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Anunoby. This one for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Garland finds Mobley, and here's Lopez. And here's Garland, guarded by Van Vliet to tie it up. Garland, no good. The Raptors with a lead. It's tipped out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for LeVert. The drive by Van Vliet. It's not going to go for him, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Double team on Mitchell. Mobley outside. To the inside. Okoro. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, to be that athletically gifted. Okoro is a two-guard who plays at the cup.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Shakes him. Pass to Pirtle. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Over to the wing. Back to Garland. To take the lead. They get the rebound. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Pirtle. Great D that time from Allen.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Now Allen. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And it's Van Vliet off the drive.
The thing you've always loved about Fred Van Vliet is his ability to stay focused and calm in the moments that matter. Now standing at the free throw line with a big chance here.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. Soft touch off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Allen. And an Obi for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Allen brings a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here's Siakam for 3. And the Raptors get it back. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Going inside. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Mobley finds Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, And it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line in a very tight game.
Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Siakam. Down it!
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's a big factor.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 4. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
And Toronto has possession. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And they barely squeezed out.
I smack clowns with mad style.
As we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Cody Zeller is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Stolen by Lowry. 4-3. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam with it. Zeller covering. Back to Siakam. Shot from 16. Adebayo grabs the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the Myst. He usually converts that.
It's stolen by Barnes. It's Siakam with the drive. And then Siakam with the jam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Here's Lowry. And the layup falls.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Pirtle, doubled by Zeller. A good look from Siakam. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And it's Butler with the jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Van Vliet misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Lowry, good.
And throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Siakam in the post. Hounded by Adebayo. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby against Butler. From behind the arc. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. And again, Toronto no good. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Three-pointer. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
It's stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Siakam. Launches a 3. The open shot by Van Vliet. No good with a jumper from the wing. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And here's Butler outside. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Lowry, the pass to Zeller. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Adebayo against Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam!
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
And he drops the first.
That's his first personal foul.
Butler hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Cody Zeller.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Pass down.
He hits the second from the line. Now Butler. 1 second left. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to...
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot. Siakam finds Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Lowry, no good.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Clock at 4. Now here's Siakam. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Toronto calls timeout. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the left wing. Achua passes to Boucher. Here's Benton. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Achua with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Achua with a screen. Trent from long range. Henson grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's Love missing. Toronto trailing. Porter, the pass to Achua. Back to Porter. Pass to Banton. The three is up. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Oh man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Trent with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And they're pushing it up. Here's your 7. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher, left side. No one near him. And another basket for Toronto.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Love for 3. Porter pulls it in. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Trent from long range. Kept alive. Pass to Achua. Oh, he tries a 3. On target from range. Achua's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For 3, Oladipo. And at the buzzer, count it. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Chris Boucher out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to your 7. It's stolen by Trent. Pass to Boucher. And here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And that one drops for him. 7 points in the game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A line change here for Miami.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Hero for 3. The putback. Butler passes to Zeller. And another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Zeller's got 8.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Hero for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Benton. With the drive. Shot clock at 5. Right side Porter. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And Toronto calls time here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Van Vliet uses the glass on the layup. And Miami has possession. 4-point game. Hero against Anunoby. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Give him 8 points now.
And Hero demonstrating his confidence. That range looks limitless.
The drive by Van Vliet. Hey, one heck of a crossover there.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Butler can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Zeller. Inside. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Zeller. Lowry's got 7. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Shot clock at 6. And Anunoby for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler. Zeller, the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Van Vliet outside. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Van Vliet's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Both shots good from the stripe.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the left side wing. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
The defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Barnes against Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Barnes. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Miami has possession. They trail by 1, setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at point guard. Anunoby on the take. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Year 7 finds Hero. From beyond the arc and then some.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. To the inside. Stolen by Hero. Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Outside for Butler. Hero screen on Anunoby. Hero on the wing. Back to Butler. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jakob Poeltl. That's good from Butler. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. With the step back. Siakam outside. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Zellers checked in from Miami. And the basket by Van Vliet.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Hero, the pass to Zeller. Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Up top, Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both free throws good from Barnes. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Heat. Tipped. It's stolen by Poeltl. Outside Anunoby. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Poeltl. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Zeller, pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. Van Vliet covering. Here's Oladipo. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
An aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
And Oladipo drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Van Vliet to pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. He's got a clear path. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
The drive by Van Vliet. Poeltl finds Barnes. 2:35 left in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, Jimmy Butler really loves this opportunity here. So comfortable in the highest of stressful situations. Let's see if he steps to the line and gets it done again.
Lowry, he's checked in for Oladipo. Oh, a beautiful finish by Fred VanVleet.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Hero. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Siakam, and he buries it.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Adebayo in the post. Working on Siakam. Adebayo, no good. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Siakam outside. Misses the jumper from the wing. And it's Miami's ball.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
So the first one drops. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby.
Yes! They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Hero for 3. The shot no good. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Smack clowns with mad style.
playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Cody Zeller out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from outside. Allen against Hero. Adebayo down low. And Zeller kicks to Hero. Zeller, a screen on Allen. Hero from deep three-point territory. Allen passes to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And a wide open look for Hero. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here is Lowry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And stolen by Zeller. Butler with the ball, now defended by Mitchell. Butler against Mitchell. Butler dishes to Zeller. Hero from long range hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 5 points so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
There's Garland, and he banks in the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Lowry, good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Mobley. Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shot by Lowry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Garland finds Mitchell from beyond the arc and then some.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the three coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Here's Lowry. He has 7. Shot from the top of the key, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Mobley. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Hero with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Zeller.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Mitchell against Butler. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regular.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Butler's got 5 points so far.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Lowry kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. The 3 from Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. He dishes it to Okoro. Second chance shot. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. The Heat have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And here's Garland for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Connects from 3-point range. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And the dunk by Love.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's a Okoro. Stolen by Yurtseven. Inside, Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Kicks it out to Garland. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Okoro shot is off. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Outside Robinson. Over in the corner, Yurtseven. Love right side. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Yurtseven kicks to Oladipo. Back to Yurtseven. It's stolen by Allen. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Okoro. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Count that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mobley, a screen on Oladipo. And it's Mitchell missing. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Way to run the floor. Oladipo hustling in the open court, rewarded there with a basket.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And so it's the Miami Heat up by 33 points as the thanks so much, David and Wilson.
The Heat 50.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Cavaliers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And Lowry gets it to go.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Mitchell against Hero. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Hero's got 15 points.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Hero against Mitchell. Hero passes to Lowry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 14 points for him.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Okoro's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Butler, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Launches a 3. Okoro's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Shots good by Hero.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
2 minutes remaining.
And Rubio kicks to Wade.
2 minutes.
Rubio the pass to Wade. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Rubio with a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound. From deep, takes a three, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Rubio. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hero way outside. And the Heat, another three.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Over to the left wing. And another three for Cleveland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The Cavaliers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And Rubio kicks to Wade. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Hero from deep three-point territory. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3 points.
Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
From downtown, and it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Three-pointer, LeVert. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry passes to Hero. Sellers setting the pick for Hero. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Miami enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Yurtsevin out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Vincent, and it's Hero into the 2. There's Hero with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Osman. Pass to Wade. This one for 3. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the dunk by Love.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Back to Hero. They set the pick. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
No good from Wade.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot's good by Hero.
For 3.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The drive by Rubio. From deep, and stolen by Love. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball
and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Hero finds Zeller. Back to Hero. Lets the three fly. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mobley wide open. From outside, off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep three-point range, rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Adebayo down low. He's against Allen. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. There's the 3. Outside, Hero. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And it's Mitchell missing. Heat shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyler Hero.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Outside for Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Mitchell against Butler. Over Mitchell. And it's Butler missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Lowry kicks to Zeller. Passes to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crop. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
I smack clowns with mad style.
exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Offensive board. Outside Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. And here's Pirtle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. They get it back. Outside Barnes. VanVleet against Garland. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. Here's the three. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fires from deep. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And so he makes both from the line.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core out. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Takes the three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. VanVleet outside. Up top Siakam. Four on the clock. Can't hit from in close.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The three from Okoro. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And Anunoby gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Now here's Anunoby. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. And here they come for the finish. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, we talk about Donovan Mitchell as an exceptional two-way talent. No better example than right there.
Here's Anunoby. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. It's scooped up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Garland with the ball. VanVleet covering. Mobley outside. They get it back. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. Stolen by VanVleet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Barnes. Okoro, no good.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
From outside the arc. Siakam against Mobley. The three ball. Siakam, no good. The Cavaliers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Mobley finds Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And Anunoby for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Mobley passes to Garland. Back to Mobley. Out to the wing. Allen a screen. Pulls up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Allen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Great D that time from Allen.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game. So and it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Now here's VanVleet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Siakam, and the shot goes in.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Garland, outside Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And here's Siakam for three. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anunoby's got 9.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Pirtle. VanVleet on the wing. Anunoby with it. Lets the three fly. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And here's Siakam for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Banton. Pass to Achua. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Osman. Lopez, the screen on Porter. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Porter. Outside Rubio. Hey, from beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Boucher outside. Boucher on the screen. And here's Porter outside. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Lopez from the arc. Here's Wade. Misses the three. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Porter, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Down low. And stolen by Boucher. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
LeVert with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. Out to the right wing. Here's Wade. No good. A bit long that time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Benton. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Three-pointer. LeVert with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. To stop the drought. Not going to go that time. And it's Trent penetrating. And so that's the end of the first half. Raptors. Your Cavaliers, 15. The Raptors, 23. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Trent, the pass to Achua. Outside for Porter. Back to Achua. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavs trailing. Pass to LeVert. The 3. It's stolen by Trent. On the wing, Porter launches a 3. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Lopez can't hit. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Boucher outside. Pass to Benton. Boucher a screen on Rubio. Outside for Boucher. And the shot's good. Boucher's got his first points in this one.
Wow, Chris Boucher using that length to finish on the interior. Nice shot. Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Benton. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Now here's Boucher. Outside Porter. Let's go with a three. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent from long range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's LeVert. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
From the arc. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Back to Osman. Pass to Wade to end the run. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Picked by Pirtle. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Anunoby on the wing. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got 12 points.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what can happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Back to LeVert. Here's Wade. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. They get it again. The 3. Buries it from 3.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Rubio. Van Vliet against Rubio. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Rubio with the rebound. Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Pass to Lopez. The ball's knocked loose. Outside for LeVert. There's the 3. That one is off. Here's Anunoby. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The open shot, Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 6.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Wade. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. From deep, Mitchell. Now Mobley. He's covered by Siakam. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Good on the second one. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Hey, yo, get on Fred.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mitchell. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. Mitchell grabs a miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And finished off by Garland.
Well, Kuro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Pirtle. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. To take the lead. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Now that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's good on the 2nd. And he nails the 3rd.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Garland. The kick out to Van Vliet. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Mitchell. Whoa!
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Good on the 1st. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Mobley, left side. On the wing, Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Now here's Barnes. What a terrific move that is.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big-time moment, he's ready to meet it, guys.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland, the 3. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big-time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Outside Anunoby. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break to take the lead. The offensive rebound. Mobley off the left rim and out. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Up top, Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. They grab their own miss. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
To tie it up. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps